Okay, I'm going to read chapter 28, Sickness of the Mind. Lionheart, asked the voice from above. Alfred wanted to be strong, but it was impossible. Immediately he burst into a flood of tears. Boo-hoo-hoo! Shush! Shushed the Queen through the hole in the ceiling of the cell. The guards will hear you. I can't help it, snorted Alfred. Don't be sad, she whispered. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. Happy? Happy to see you. Now you're going to make me cry, said the boy's mother. Here. The Queen pushed a lace handkerchief down through the hole. Alfred took it and dried his eyes. Then he blew his nose. Whew. He studied the handkerchief for a moment and read the letters sewn in one corner. V.R. Victoria Regina. That's Queen Victoria. So this handkerchief is hundreds of years old. Yes, I shouldn't really be letting you snot into it. Sorry, do you want it back? That's awfully kind of you, but no. What should I do with it? Pop it up your sleeve. The boy did as he was told and pushed it into the sleeve of his pyjamas. The handkerchief felt all soggy next to his skin, and for a moment he wondered why grown-ups would ever do that. Mama, how I wish I could have one of your special cuddles right now. How I wish I could give you a special cuddle. I would give all my past and all my future to hold you in my arms right now. You're going to make me cry again, he sniffed. Alfred, let's have a finger cuddle. A finger cuddle? Yes, here you go. With that, the Queen poked her finger down through the hole. Alfred stretched high on the bucket and poked his finger up. They touched. It felt strange and strangely comforting all at once. Why have you been sent here? Asked the Queen. Father sent me. No, how could he do that to his own son? Well, he's not well, Mama. You're right. There is an awful sickness in his mind. He would tell me about those terrifying nightmares, night after night after night. Nightmares about some kind of fiery monster. They're not nightmares, Mama, replied Alfred. They're real. What on earth do you mean? You're not going to believe me, but I saw something in the palace during the night. Something truly horrifying. What? The king was there. What was he doing? It looked like he was sleepwalking. Sleepwalking? Yes, into this, well, I can't exactly say, ritual? Ritual? Was it just your father? No, the Lord Protector was there. Of course, I should have guessed he would be behind it, exclaimed Mother. Yes, using some dark acts, the Lord Protector was... He was what? The boy felt strange saying it, but he knew what he had seen. Conjuring a creature to life. What kind of creature? A creature made of fire. A griffin. A griffin? Pondered his mother. The symbol of divine power dating back thousands of years? Are you sure you weren't just reading one of your old books and then having a nightmare? No, replied Alfred calmly. This was real. Then this griffin must give the Lord Protector power over the king. The visions must have scared him half to death. Poor, poor man. But it isn't just a vision, Mama, and if we don't stop, this beast will kill us all. Chapter 29, Deception. Just then a bell tolled across London. Bong! It was the unmistakable sound of Big Ben. Count, hissed the Queen through the hole in her floor and Alfred's ceiling. Alfred listened as the bongs continued. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, he whispered. Not tonight, then, said his mother. What isn't tonight? He asked, intrigued. We have to listen out for 13 bongs. 13? Why would there be 13? Asked Alfred, not unreasonably. That's the signal. For what? Revolution. The boy couldn't believe his ears. The Queen was a traitor after all. So you are a revolutionary? Spluttered Alfred. Yes, she replied calmly. But destroying St. Paul's Cathedral? How could you? That wasn't me, protested the Queen. I don't understand. Please, you must believe me. I would never ever do such a thing, and neither would the revolutionaries. How can you be so sure? There is no reason for them to attack their own city. All they want, and I want, all the people of this country want, is an end to this evil rule. But if you or the other revolutionaries didn't destroy St. Paul's Cathedral, then who did? The Lord Protector, she replied coolly. But why would he do that? Asked Alfred. It doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. To destroy St. Paul's Cathedral? No one would ever suspect the Lord Protector of doing that himself. Instead, he could put the blame on the revolutionaries, on me, frame us all as the evil ones and not him. And with me locked up here in the tower, the Lord Protector has a free rein of the palace so he can carry out his wicked plans. He is an evil dictator and he must be stopped. Alfred, will you help us? Before the boy could answer, he heard the sound of bootsteps approaching. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Guards, he hissed. Go, 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 implored Mother. So he jumped down from the bucket and leapt onto the pile of hay. Thud. There he pretended to be asleep. Alfred even did his best snore, though as far as he knew, he didn't snore in real life. Zzz, zzz, zzz. The boy didn't dare open his eyes. He could hear the guard stop at his cell and then move. Stomp, stomp, stomp. He opened his eyes again and heard voices from his mother's cell above. How dare you barge in here like this, said the Queen. Tell us where your friends, the revolutionaries, are hiding, demanded someone with a deep, gravelly voice. I don't know. Answer the question, he barked. I swear I don't know, she replied. Come now, let's not play games. I command you, as your Queen, to release me from this God-forsaken place. Oh, the noise. The people. You must set me free at once and let me return to the palace. Orders of the King himself, came the barked reply. The King is not well enough to give orders. I know him better than anyone. Please. The man was having none of it. Orders of the King. All traitors are to be imprisoned in the tower. I am not a traitor. Oh, yes, you are, and you know where the revolutionaries are hiding. Tell us, and we can wipe out the traitor scum once and for all. For the last time, I don't know, exclaimed the Queen. Then this calls for extreme measures, said the deep voice. Torture me again if you like. I still won't know anything. There was a long, low laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, no, we are not going to torture you. I have a much better idea about who we can make suffer. When you hear their screams, you will be sure to tell us everything you know. Who? Demanded the Queen. Tell me who, you brute. Your son, of course.